Oh, hey there. Do you know who this is? This is one of film's greatest and most influential directors. Also one of my faves. His name, Federico Fellini. He also came up with one of the greatest quotes ever. Life is a combination of magic and pasta. First things first. Let's start by removing the casing from 3 to 4 sweet sausages. I like to make sure that the sausage has some fennel in it, as I like the flavor it brings to this dish. But you can use any sausage you like. With a knife, slice the sausage casing and remove the meat from the casing. Break it up and place on a plate. Next, you're going to finely slice or chop up 2 cloves of garlic. Then for some heat, you can use dried chili flakes, but if you have some fresh Calabrian chili peppers, I would try and go for those. They are fruity and spicy and add a wonderful flavor to the pasta. I'm using 3 and I'm just going to remove the seeds and finely slice them up. Now for the Cavolo Nero, black cabbage, Tuscan kale. This is different from regular kale, which you can use if you can't find Tuscan kale. And as you can see, it's not curly like regular kale, and it has a much darker green color. And its flavor is less bitter and has a nice earthy, almost nutty flavor. I have 1 bunch that I'm going to remove the leaves from the stem. You can do it by pushing and sliding it off the stem, or you can pick away from the stem or use a knife, whatever you like. Then you're going to finely chop up the kale, and I did this in batches, keeping some leaves more roughly chopped and some finely chopped, and set aside in a bowl for now. And of course, we're going to add some cheese, the real stuff, the good stuff, Reggie, Parmigiano Reggiano, finely grate about 80 grams worth, and you better treat yourself after all that grating. In a pan on medium to high heat, add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and the sausage. Breaking it up with a wooden spoon, cook it down until it gets dark and crispy, and then remove to a bowl. You'll see that you'll have all this dark and sticky stuff. That's called fond, and it's all flavor that will get released when we add the kale and the pasta water. Bring the heat down to low and add 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Add the garlic, the Calabrian chili, and start to cook until the garlic is tender. At this point, we can cook the pasta, add salt to a pot of boiling water, and add your pasta and cook until just before al dente, as we will finish cooking it in the sauce. Add the kale to the pan, season with salt and freshly cracked pepper, and add a ladle of pasta water, and then give a mix to start cooking the kale down. You'll see that the fond is releasing, adding more flavor to the sauce. Add the sausage back in, and now add the pasta to the pan, along with a ladle of pasta water. And now it's time for la mantecatura, mixing and tossing to help form and emulsify our sauce. Adding more pasta water if needed. Once the pasta has finished cooking, turn off or remove the pan from the heat. Add the Parmigiano Reggiano, a handful at a time, mixing and tossing, and you'll be left with a luxurious sauce. Plate it up, add more Reggie or freshly cracked pepper if you like, and bring it to the table. This is simple yet delicious, and that's how it always should be. Crispy sausage, kale, and a shit ton of cheese. So I hope you give this recipe a go, and as always, the full recipe is in the link in the description below. Please like and comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and until next time, ciao.